Hey there, smart thinkers. Welcome back to the Life Pulse, the channel where we gather to uncover insights that help us live wiser and better. Today, we're diving into something so vital that it touches every waking, or rather sleeping, moment of our lives: the impact of sleep on health. Sure, we've all heard the tip, get your 8 hours. But what's really happening when we drift off? Why is rest so crucial to our well-being, physically, mentally, emotionally? And how can we make sleep not just something we endure, but something we truly embrace? Grab a cozy spot and maybe a warm cup of something comforting, because tonight, we're talking about rest, recovery, and reclaiming the power of sleep. Ready? Let's go. Ever noticed how the world gets quiet at night, except for the hum of your own thoughts or the gentle rhythm of your breath? In those hours, your body and mind embark on a fascinating, meticulously orchestrated journey. Let's talk about the stages of sleep. We have two types of sleep: non-rapid eye movement, or NREM, and rapid eye movement, known as REM sleep, with NREM divided into 3 stages. NREM. Stage 1. The twilight zone between wakefulness and slumber. Your muscles relax, your heartbeat slows, and you might experience those dreamy snippets of drifting thoughts, or even hypnic jerks that feel like you're falling. NREM Stage 2. Light sleep sets in. Imagine the brain marking this stage with short bursts of activity, or sleep spindles, like little bursts of fireworks signaling, "No distractions, please." NREM Stages 3 and 4. Deep sleep. Here lies the heart of physical recovery. Hormones like growth hormone surge, helping to repair tissues and reset the immune system. This is where the body really heals. REM sleep. The stage where dreams come alive and your brain runs mental housekeeping, consolidating memories, processing emotions, and honing problem-solving skills. Each of these stages plays a unique and irreplaceable role. Skipping or shortening any one disrupts the entire process. It's like skipping steps on a staircase. You might reach the top faster, but you missed crucial steps on the way up. Think back to that morning you woke up stiff, groggy, or sluggish. Maybe you hit the gym or hauled groceries and felt like a creaky old machine. That was your body craving a deeper, more restorative sleep. Sleep fuels muscle repair. Growth hormone peaks during deep sleep, rebuilding what was broken down during the day. Sleep promotes tissue repair. Cuts heal faster, cells regenerate more efficiently. Sleep is key to the immune function. White blood cells and cytokines spring into action, arming your body against viruses and bacteria. Ever tried to memorize something after a sleepless night? That foggy haze is real. Sleep supports memory consolidation. Facts and experiences get stored effectively. And you just don't remember better, you interpret better. As sleep helps with problem solving, ever had an aha moment after a good night's sleep? That's sleep-induced clarity. Focus and creativity. Sleep deprivation dulls attention and stifles innovation. Remember the last time you were short on sleep? Were you more irritable, anxious, or prone to mood swings? That's because sleep improves emotion regulation. REM sleep helps process daily emotional experiences. Stress response is also better when we sleep correctly. Without enough sleep, cortisol, the stress hormone, stays elevated. Science shows time and again that chronic sleep deprivation can contribute to hypertension, heart disease, and stroke, obesity and metabolic disorders, weakened immunity and chronic infections, memory loss and cognitive decline. Now that's not just a wake-up call. It's a wake-up slap. Meet Amanda, a high-achieving marketing manager in New York City. She was a go-getter, working 12-hour days, skipping lunch breaks, and averaging maybe 5 hours of sleep. She prided herself on pushing through, until one day, she crashed. Burnout, viral infection, and a troubling dip in mental clarity. That's when she decided that sleep wasn't optional. It was essential. What Amanda did was to begin a regular bedtime routine. She started logging off devices at 9 p.m., dimmed the lights, and read in bed. She did wind-down rituals. A warm shower followed by herbal tea became her nightly balm. She became aware of the fact that consistency is always over quantity. 7 hours nightly became non-negotiable, even on weekends. Within weeks, her energy soared. She sliced through tasks with more focus, her mood stabilized. She recovered from the virus faster. Amanda discovered that prioritizing sleep wasn't a sign of weakness. It was a superpower. Are you curious about how sleep affects you at the micro level? Here are some fascinating findings. The hippocampus, which is the brain's memory hub, repeatedly replays the day's experiences during sleep, transferring them to long-term memory centers. Study after study shows that students who sleep after learning score significantly higher. Short sleep triggers insulin resistance, the earliest step toward diabetes. Appetite hormones like ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone, rise, while leptin, the satiety hormone, dips. The result? You reach for that midnight snack and undo healthy efforts. During sleep, T cells and cytokines fluctuate, strengthening immune response. Research shows that chronic sleep deprivation can dampen antibody production after vaccines. Blood pressure naturally falls during deep sleep. But when this dip doesn't happen, due to short or fragmented sleep, the risk of hypertension and heart disease rises. Let's talk about some common myths. First, can we catch up on lost sleep on weekends? Nope. Science says weekend sleep-ins can't fully reverse weekday sleep debt. The recovery curve flattens, leaving lingering deficits. I only need 5 hours. Everyone's different. Kind of. But even though some small portion of the population are natural short sleepers, for most, 5 hours isn't just below average, it's inadequate. Many people claim watching TV helps them wind down. Well, the blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, delaying sleep onset. And what about a book or calming podcast? Now that's much better. But how much sleep do we need then? The truth is that more isn't always better. Sleep needs vary by age and individual needs. Age group recommended sleep goes like this. Children between 6 and 13 years old need 9 to 11 hours. Teenagers ages 14 to 17 need 8 to 10 hours. Adults from 18 to 64 should aim for 7 to 9 hours. And older adults, 65 and up, generally need 7 to 8 hours. The real test? Daytime function. If your brain is sharp, mood stable, and body energetic, your sleep is likely sufficient. Now let's review some proven tips for better sleep. First, set a sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time, even on weekends. Create a restful environment. Dark, cool, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 20 Celsius, and quiet. Wind down smartly. Avoid screens for 1 hour before bed, maybe go for a warm drink. Do some gentle stretching or try journaling. Be mindful of substances. For example, avoid heavy meals, avoid caffeine or alcohol close to bedtime. Stay active. Regular daytime exercise really helps you sleep better, but a late, intense workout, not so much. And take naps with intention. 20 to 30 minutes max, early afternoon, so they're refreshing without messing up your nighttime sleep. Who says good rest can't be fun? Here are a few ways to gamify better sleep. Sleep challenge. Try 30 nights of regular sleep and track outcomes in mood, focus, energy. Value your rest. Instead of following the perverse logic of, if I sleep, I lose time, flip it, and think, if I sleep, I gain time in form of energy, clarity, and health. Reward yourself. Just had a restful morning? Treat it like a win, and maybe even celebrate with something small. Pro tip, not caffeine. Now ask yourself, when was the last time you woke up energized? What did you do the night before? What's your current nightly routine? What's helping? What's holding you back? How might sleep transform your goals, productivity, or relationships? We'd love to hear your answers in the comments. This is a smarter journey with each of you. Sleep is not a luxury. It's a biological necessity, a foundation for peak performance, emotional resilience, and long-term health. It's the unsung hero supporting creativity, thinking, physical ambition, and emotional regulation. Imagine all your life goals, career, relationships, personal projects, accelerating when fueled by a rested body and mind. Thanks for spending this restful journey with me. I hope you found insight, curiosity, and perhaps even motivation to treat sleep with the respect it deserves. If this video made you think differently about your pillow, please give it a thumbs up. Share with someone who's burning the midnight oil. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss our future dives into living wiser and better. Sleep well, grow stronger, and I'll see you in the next pulse of life.